Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I'm Therese, and today I will guide you to another session. Today is number 78. Imagine how many classes we have gone together. If you're new, you know there is a library and you can always tap into one of the older sessions. If there, let's say that session 3 was your favorite, you can always go back and keep practicing. Every Saturday is a new practice. It's a little different every day, so you might have a favorite or two. Okay, but for today, we will start sitting on the floor or up on a chair if you like. That's okay too. So we are embracing now the season of fall. So it's important that we keep being aware of our breath and really have deep breaths so we strengthen our lungs and get good energy into the body. So close your eyes and breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. The breath is always important no matter what season, but especially here in fall when it gets colder and we get more vulnerable. It's good to practice deep breath. So feel how the abdomen expand and the abdomen contract. Like a deep inhalation, slow exhalation. Feel the wave of the breath. Now also feel the diaphragm, how it expands to the side, to the front and to the back. And feel your breath all the way up in the top of the lungs. Most of us has a very shallow breath at the top of the lungs. Practice deep breath in everything you do. It's not easy, but it can be done with regular practice. When you watch TV, breathe in deep. When you wait in a line, deep in breathe. When you're on the phone, breathe in deep. Keep the breath flowing. So good for your inner organs to have this deep breath massaging your diaphragm, your stomach, everything moving with the breath. So let's take one more deep breath in. And then exhale it all the way out. And as you inhale now, take your arms over the head, inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. It's a little windy here today, but that's nothing new. It's always a little windy here at the ocean. And inhale. Interlock your hands and press your hands up and stretch it out. And then exhale down. Now turn your head to the right as you inhale. Exhale into the center. Inhale over to the other side and back into the center. Inhale to the right and back into the center. Inhale to the left and back into the center. As you inhale, lift up, and as you exhale, down. Inhale, head up, and exhale, head down. Circle your head over to the right, and exhale down to the center. Inhale, circle to the left, and back into the center. Inhale to the right, and back into the center. Inhale to the left and into the center. Now lift your head up and let's lie down on our back. Bend your knee and feel your body completely relaxed on the floor. So you feel the lower back dropping down. Now take your right leg up, circle your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Flex the foot and point. Now flex the foot, and as you exhale, bring it down. If it goes here, it's fine. If you can get it all the way down, 1 inch on the floor, perfect. Exhale down as far as you can, no arch in the back. Keep the lower back. So it's okay if you just go here and then point as you go up. Flex the foot as you go down and point as you go up. Strengthen your hip flexors, your psoas muscles. And we take one more here and lift it up. And now bend the knee. Take it up. If it's too much with a straight leg, you know you can always have it bent. 2, 4, and 5. Other side. 2, 4, and 5. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and keep your neutral spine. So flex the foot and lower the leg. So if it's here, that's fine. And inhale up and point. Flex and lower the leg. Strengthen your core muscles. Strengthen your back. No arch, don't arch your back. Remember, it's not about bringing your leg close to the floor. It's about creating strength and stability. And eventually, as you get stronger, get more stable, you can get the leg further down. Wonderful. And now up and bend both legs. Take your right arm out to the side and your leg come over to the side and you look to the right. Breathe into the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the rhythm. Abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. And then lift it up and take it over to the other side and stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale. Now we take one more deep breath. And now we roll over to the right side and we lift ourselves up and coming in to a seated position of our own choice. Again, if you like, you can sit on a chair. Take your shoulders up to the ears and roll them back. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up and back. And now exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And come on up to neutral. Now bring your hands in front of you. Maybe you stay here, maybe you come down on your elbows, maybe coming further out and bringing your head to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. If you're sitting on a chair, just lean forward over your leg and bring your hands to the floor. Then coming up halfway, walk over to the side and stretch out to the left side of your body and bring the left sit bone as close to the floor as possible. And then coming up and over to the other side and stretch it out. Forward breath in, forward breath out. And coming into the center. And then we will come up and stand up. Good. So stand with your feet together. Lift up from the lower part of your belly. Shoulder roll back and palms forward. Lift up from the top of the head. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Inhale your arms up. And exhale to the side. Inhale 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 up, Exhale, arms come down and you step out, and then we twist the body. Exhale, exhale, bounce in your knees, look over your shoulder. Breathe it out, breathe it out. Feel the rotation. If it's too much to turn your head, you can just still look forward and just swing your arms. Let them be heavy and relaxed, so there are no control over the arms. They just swing from side to side. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Feet parallel. Inhale your arms up. And as you exhale, you swing your arms 3 times. And then up again. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale. Just be like a kid playing around. Exhale, swing those arms, get some movement into the joint, and exhale. Good, and now inhale, roll it up and back, up and back, up and back. Sometimes this can hurt a little or be a little intense if there's lots of tensions. Now take your hands on the shoulders and up. If you still want to sit down, you can still do that. Good. Nice movement of the shoulders and release. Inhale up. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Bend your knees. And then we roll all the way up. Arms over the head. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, bend your knee, and we roll all the way up, and exhale. So let's stand in the front of the mat, and we will do some sun salutations. Inhale up, just the easy version. Exhale, just do what you can. I know it can be intense for some people. And exhale, come back, so you are in the plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale your knee down, your chest down. Roll the shoulders back and exhale down. Inhale, coming up, and press to your hands and feet, and then we come up again and stretch it out. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, lift your sit bones, lift your belly, lift your rib cage up, and feel the extension to your spine, broaden your shoulders. And 5. Walk up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Inhale, come all the way up. Open your heart. And exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Walk it back. Find the plank. And hold it there. Deep breath in. Rest out, your head is not dropping. Exhale, knee down. And chest down. Come on up to the cobra. Exhale. And now pressing it up to the upward facing dog. And coming back to the downward facing dog. Sit bones to the sky, belly up, front ribs up. Broaden your shoulder. Look towards your knee. So the chin comes to the chest. And then exhale and walk all the way up to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. And then inhale, come up. Now is the last time. And exhale. Inhale your arms up. And exhale down. Bend your knees if needed. Inhale. And then stepping back. Hold the plank. Take a deep breath. Exhale, knee down. Chest down. Come to cobra and down. Come on up to the upward facing dog. And then back to the downward facing dog, where we just take one deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your knees down, point your toes, and sit into the child's pose. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Now bring your hands to your knee, lift it up, and sit with your legs straight in front of you. So you sit up tall, taking the flesh out to the side, and feel the little inner rotation. Lifting up, lift from the core of the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Just keep feeling how you lift up your vertebra, one vertebra at a time. Press to the back of the heels. Feel that inner rotation. And then reach forward at the side of your knee, at the side of your ankle, or coming all the way down to the side of your feet. Some of you might need a little extension. It can be a towel, a yoga strap, and then you can sit here. So when you do that, focus and lift your chest up. Feel free to bend your knee if that's needed. So we never force the body. We breathe in and we breathe out. And let the head drop down. Now just wait for the body to relax. The session we are doing today, I was taught when I was in Kerala in south of India. And today, with the heat from the sun, the wind and the sound of the ocean, it almost brings me back to India. So let's just pretend we are in India, the ancient tradition of yoga, and bring all the wisdom into the practice of breathing in and breathing out and allowing the body to open up. So, I could say it's a very traditional practice we are doing today, directly imported from India. Deep breath, slow breath. And then as you inhale, coming up, and you bend your right knee, you take it out to the side, and then lift it up. Feel the midline of the body, right over the inseam of your thigh. And you can sit here, you can go further. Again, you can take the towel or the strap, or you can hold your foot. If your body allow it, lift your chest from the pubic bone to the breastbone, really extend and lengthen the body, and then coming further down and stay. Inhale, exhale. We take one more deep breath in, and then we come up and we take the knee up and we stretch it out. We bend the other knee and take it to the side, lift up from the core of the belly, and then we move forward and come even deeper in by stretching out through the left side of the body, allowing your head to drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Fully aware of your in-breath. Fully aware of your out-breath. Relax. And then we come up, all the way up, and bringing your knee up and stretch it out. Now bend your knee and lean a little over to the left side. Take the foot up to the side of the hip. And maybe you will sit here, and that's okay. So then you just sit here and feel the openness of your knee. If you can, come over so you bring your right sit bone down and the heel is on the outside of your hip. And then you sit tall. Inhale. Exhale. If you can go forward. However far you can. But always here also stretch from the pubic bone and move your chest forward. And then you can come to your elbow. You can take your leg and drop your head. Watch out you don't drop out to the side. If that's the case, then really focus on sitting up here instead and work yourself into the center. And then come on up and unlock your leg and stretch it out. And then we come over to the other side. So bend it in. And as I said, some of you will sit here, and that's okay. Just feel the stretch, the openness, maybe just feeling the stiffness. There might not even be feeling a stretch, but you can feel the stiffness of your knee. Knees can be very stubborn and very tight, so we won't push them. And if you can, lift yourself up, bring that left sit bone down, and we can just sit here or bring ourselves forward, or again, wherever we can be. So really, if you fall to the side, go back, and then it's better to sit here and just work on bringing your sit bone down. Okay, inhale, exhale. And then we come up and we stretch the leg out and we shake it out a little. Then take your foot up and take your feet out like a little wider than the hip. And now just drop it to the side, and then we spiral around and look over the shoulder. Feel how you lift up the left hip and open your chest, gazing over the shoulder. Inhale, exhale. And then to the other side, lift it up, swing it over, and again stretch and feel the lift and openness of your hip and gazing back. Good, and coming into the center, lift it up, and now stretch your legs out. Sit tall, and then bend your right knee, have the foot on the inside or the outside, and take the right hand behind you, lift yourself up, hold, hug, or bring your elbow over and back into the twist. Inhale deep, spread your fingers, open your hand. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel the twist starting from your waistline, rising up to the spine, ending at the top of the neck. And don't hang in your shoulder, roll it back and lift it up. And then we unlock it and take it over, and then we just bow down. Coming up and to the other side. So bend it inside or outside. Sit tall, hand behind you. Hold, hug, or bring your elbow over. Make sure you lift up and out of the lower back, and then twist it. Inhale deep, exhale out slowly. Wonderful. Release it. Take it into the center and bow down. Coming up. And now bring your feet together and into what we call the cobbler's pose. Knee to the side. You can have pillows underneath your knees or yoga blocks, whatever you need. And again, we focus on lifting ourselves up and out of the lower back, and then shake it out like butterfly wings, ready to fly. And then inhale, chest up. From your hip, hinge forward and let your head drop down. Make sure you don't pull your legs, your feet up like that. And you can take your arms forward, you can stretch them out, elbows on the floor. But again, feel how the chest moves forward and out of the lower back. And then inhale, coming up. And bring your knees together. And then we stretch our legs out to the side. Sitting tall, twist the body, hands on the side to the ankle. If you can, bring it down. And if you can do more, grab it. And again, as before, we always can use a towel, a yoga strap, and then practice lifting ourselves up, feeling the outer rotation and the lift from our hip, okay? But we do what we can, and we are happy with what we can. No force, no pressure. Deep breath in, slow breath out. And then inhale, coming up. And feel how we lift us up and then twist it. And then coming down and stretch it out. Let your head drop. Feel your ribcage expanding, belly contracting. And then inhale, we come up and into the center, hands in front of us, elbows on the floor, stretch your arms, head down, chest down, whatever you can. You can even just rest in your head in your hands. But just whatever you can. Breathe in, breathe out, release. Feel the outer rotation and how your hip comes forward. Fully aware of the in-breath, fully aware of the out-breath. Don't hang on your shoulder, lift up from your shoulder if you are on your elbows. One more deep breath. And then we take our hands in, lift it up, and then bring it all the way up. And now we will come and lie on our abdomen for a little while. So come on your abdomen, point your toes and take your hands, right hand on top of the left and head on top of your hands. Take a moment here to just feel your body, maybe shake your hip out a little to really relax the lower back. As you breathe in, feel how the abdomen presses towards the surface and lift your back up from the floor. And then as you exhale, it all gravitate and release. Inhale. Exhale. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Good. And then coming up, elbows underneath the shoulders. and drop into the back of your heart. So we are now in the swings position. If that's too much, take your elbows and move them forward, but make sure they're not behind you, hanging the shoulder. So either elbows are right under the shoulder or your arms come a little forward. And then push, not push, but lift yourself up, 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 long neck, tailbone down, press a little to the top of the feet so your knee get a little release. Let me take a couple more deep breaths here. And then we come down. Take the hands to the side of the body and we practice baby cobra. Inhale, lift your upper body up, lift your hands up, and then exhale down. Forehead to the floor. Inhale, coming up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. 2 more. Strengthen your lower back. Keep pressing the pubic bone to the floor so there is no arch. 1 more. And exhale. Now hands stay on the floor and lift up maybe halfway, 3/4 of the way, or maybe straighten your arms fully out. You can always walk your hands a little forward if they can't be right underneath your shoulder. And then press to the top of the feet, stretch up and out of the lower back, and let your shoulder roll back. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Feel how it opens up the full front of the body. And then we come down. Take the arms to the side and turn your head to the right. And again, we shake the hip out just a little. Then again, point your feet, press to the top, release the kneecap. Tuck your tail under so you feel the pubic bone on the floor. Forehead on the floor, and then inhale your right leg up, exhale it down. Inhale your left leg up and down. Inhale right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. And right and down. And left. And now inhale your upper body up, look forward and bring your shoulder down away from the ears. Tuck your tailbone under so you feel a little lift from the belly button. And then if you can lift your legs up. Can you do more? You can lift your arms up. Can you do more? Interlock your hands. Spread your toes. Breathe. And you know, if the legs are on the floor, hands on the floor, that's fine. And then down and let your head turn to the left. Shake your hip out a little. And take your hands to the side of your body and lift it up. Tuck your toes under and coming up to the downward facing dog. And here we will stay. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Lift from the core of the belly, front ribs up. Press to your hands. Spread your fingers. Spread your toes. And then walk all the way up to your hands. And as you inhale, lengthen to the spine. If you need to, bend your knees. And then inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head. And then exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the hip. Now step out so your feet are like hip width apart. You tuck the tailbone under and you lift yourself up and out of the lower back. And then from there, come forward and take your hands to the floor. Again, feel free to bend your knee if needed. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, come on down, straight leg or bent knee, doesn't matter. Feel the stretch on your hamstrings. Head down, chin to chest, shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that little inner rotation rooting down to your big toe.
Full inhale, full exhale. We take one more deep breath in. Take your arms forward, lift it up halfway, and then exhale, hands to the hip, and inhale, come all the way up. Very good. Now we step out, so we have like 3 to 4 feet between our leg. Feet are parallel, and arms are up horizontal. Shoulders are rolled back and down away from your ears. Now bring your left palm up, and then we just tilt to the side into the first variation of triangle. Feet are parallel, hands slide down, but we still stretch out from the right side body. Then turn your head and look up to the left palm. Feel the stretch in your left side body. Relax your face and smile. And then inhale, coming up. And both arms come up in here. And exhale. Take your arms to the side, palm facing up, and then to the side. And lift it up. Feel again you're stretching out from the left side body. Inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching up like somebody took your hand and pulled it up. Shoulders are relaxed. And then again, inhale, coming up. And exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the hip. Inhale, lift your chest up. And now coming forward and hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Feel free to bend your knees and then walk your hands back to the line of your toes or heels. Shake your head, yes, no, maybe, circle it. Shoulders up and out of the ears, elbows point back, fingers point forward, and you feel the belly lifting up, and you feel that nice stretch of your hamstrings. Deep breath in. Press to the outer edge of your feet. And then walking your hands forward, inhale. And exhale, hands to the hip. And then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Now step your feet in. And we can come and hold a chair, a wall, or something else. Take your right foot up to the ankle, below the knee or above the knee. But you never push on the knee. So feel free to hold something or take your hands in front of you or together. And if you can, lift it up from there. Shoulders are down, steady gazing at a single point. Pressing down to the standing big toe. They're windy here. I say it every week, I think it's windy, but it really is. Full breath in, full breath out. Lift your chest. And release. Good. And to the other side. So, lifting it up. And zip up your belly. Hands can be in front of your heart or come all the way up. Shoulders are down. Inhale. Exhale. There's nothing wrong in getting a little help from a wall, from a counter, or a chair. Look at this as assistance, not as that you are not capable. And then exhale, coming down. Good. Now let's sit down again. So come on down on the floor, lie on your back, and then coming down.
For a moment, just lie still. Shake your hip out a little. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. And then bring your legs together. Bend your knees and take your heels out, your toes out, so your feet are hip width apart, and so is your knee. Arms at your side. Make a little pelvic tilt. Then lift your hip up from the floor. Interlock your hands if you can and rock your shoulders under. If that's not possible, just have your hands flat on the floor. But make sure you have the pelvic tilt so you really feel the openness of your hip. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Unlock it. Inhale your arms over the head. And then exhale vertebra for vertebra down. And then bring your knees to the chest and hug your knee. Rock from side to side. So today I will introduce a new pose. Some of you might already know it, and some of you might not even be able to do it, and no problem. First variation, take your legs up and just be here. If they're bent, that's fine. You could take yourself over to a wall and then bring your legs up to the wall, so your legs will be up. And then next variation is to elevate your hips up, and you can still have your legs up a wall and then here. This is a very healing, soothing pose, and then taking your arms over the head like this. If the knees are bent, that's fine. Maybe it's good for you if they're bent to have your feet up against the wall or something else. Now the tricky part comes. For you who are ready to go further, and make sure that you're not forcing, and if you've never done it before, don't do it today. Just watch me, okay? So take your legs up, and if you can, press your hands and roll over. And bring your shoulders under. Then you take your hands behind you so the fingers are pointing up. Then bend your knees and coming all the way up. Spread your toes. Never turn your head to the right or the left. That's why I want you to watch if you never have done it before. But most of you probably will start with the pillow underneath your head and the legs up a wall. Your body weight should be from your shoulders towards your elbows. There's hardly any weight on your head. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Then bend the knee. Bend your hip so the knee comes to the forehead, and slowly we roll down very gently, one vertebra at a time, and placing the feet on the floor. Very good. So for you who have a pillow, take the pillow out, come out on the floor again, and now straighten your legs, and we will just lie flat. Shake the hip and breathe. It's very important when we learn new things that we don't force ourselves and push ourselves into it. So if you just look today, perfect. And maybe go to a yoga teacher that can teach you how to do it, since I can't be with you physically. But it's really, really so beneficial to bring our legs up. So if not anything else, bring your legs up a wall is fantastic. Okay, so bend your right knee now, and like we did in the warm-up, we will do a gentle twist and open the spine. Full breath in, full breath out.
And then coming up. And we come over to the other side. Always listen and respect your body. Any kind of wellness class will never be a competition. We don't want to force our body to do anything it's not ready to do. We can always do the first variation, the second variation, and eventually the full variation. And if you feel you need guidance, take a yoga class with a teacher and ask all the questions you need to be answered. Okay, so with that said, now we will just lie on our back, palms up, shoulders down, shake the hip, lift your head and feel the length. Now inhale, abdomen rise, abdomen fall, rib cage expand, rib cage contract. Feel the breath in the top of the lungs and then let it go. Inhale deep, exhale slowly. Feel the back of your head heavy and relaxed. Feel your shoulders dropping down. Palms of the hand is facing up. Hips are relaxed. Toes are dropping to the side. Feel the inhalation. Feel the exhalation. Heavy, relaxed. Feel the stillness in your body. The mindfulness of the inhalation, exhalation. Keep aligning your body if you feel there's any tension. Then bend your knees and roll on to your right side. And when you're ready, coming up into a seated position. And take a moment to just sit upright, shoulders rolled back. Feel the lift from the core of the belly. And as always, bring your hands together in front of your heart as a symbol of perfect balance in the center of your being. I wish you well-being, I wish you happiness, and I wish you peace. Thank you so much for joining today's class. Until next time, be safe. Much love from me to you. Thank you.